Good morning, everyone. Okay, Jane here, Regency Bathrooms. I'm just going to talk to you this morning a little bit about building permits and whether or not you need one, commonly known as certification. So if you're going to do a bathroom renovation and you're going to keep everything in the same spot, that means not changing the layout of the room, then generally speaking, you don't need a building permit. It used to be many years ago that every bathroom needed a building permit. It's different in other states, but here in the Northern Territory, it is a requirement to have a building permit if you're going to do certain works. Now, the most common mistake is thinking that if you're taking out a bath and changing it to just a shower, that you don't need a building permit. And the mistake is made because people say, well, there's a shower already over the bath. So because I'm taking the bath out, I'm still leaving the shower. Technically, yes. But the problem that you face is simple. The bath is a vessel, a bowl, if you like, and it's holding the water and allowing the water to drain out at its own pace. So it's being captured and drained. And when you install a bath, or when a bath is installed initially in a building, the waste pipe, the drain pipe, is actually only 40 millimetres in diameter. Now, when you're putting in a shower, that drain pipe has to be 50 millimetres in diameter. So there's your first problem. You're changing the drainage. So to do that, you have to upgrade the drainage. That requires a certificate from a plumber, and it requires a notation on the building file, the file that's lodged at the building branch. So you're changing something. Changing where the taps are doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's changing the drainage that causes you to require a building permit. So you're looking at it as such. It was a bath, it's now a shower. Those changes need to be reflected on your building branch file so that when you come to sell the house, the person that's buying it can see that the work has been done correctly, it's been done according to the building regulations, and therefore it's acceptable. A lot of people will go ahead and do the work without getting a building permit. And when they do that, they run a lot of risks. Some of the risks are that you're doing the work without getting the correct certification. So therefore, have you actually used the correct trades for the job? And are you getting the right job done? Is the drainage, etc., being upgraded correctly? The other risk is that if something goes wrong and that drainage fails for whatever reason, and then you try to claim that on your insurance company will look at it and say, well, the work wasn't done according to the building regulations, you don't have a permit for that work, and it can void your insurance. So you could be up for a hell of a lot of money. Getting a building permit after the work has been completed is also problematic. You have to go back to all of the trades that did the work, ask them to certify it, ask them to provide certificates, and it becomes a nightmare, a true headache. Don't go there. So if you're going to change the layout of your bathroom, that means remove a bath to change it to a shower, change it from a single vanity to a double vanity, you also need a building permit. Relocate any of the fixtures, move the toilet to the other side of the room, anything like that, it all requires a building permit. And then there's engineering. And engineering is required on top of the building permit. If you're going to do something like take a wall out between the two rooms, toilet and bathroom, and make it one big room, if you're going to change the position of a door, if you're going to enlarge or decrease the size of a window, all of these things require a building permit and require engineering along with the building permit. So if you're not sure, ask. The building branch will give you the proper information. A reputable building company will give you the proper information. We will give you the proper information. If you're not sure, don't proceed. Get the right advice. So my advice to you today is get a quote for the works that you want done. Ask all of the relevant questions, and then ask your renovator, are they going to provide you with the certificates that are required, the building permit, the occupancy permit, arrange all the certification inspections? Because if they're not, that's a cost that you are going to incur at the end of the project or at the beginning of the project to get it all started. If you're going to go down that path yourself and provide your own building permit through your own private certifier, remember, You have to have drawings. You have to have before and after drawings. You have to have all of the details. You have to have a plumber certificate up front. There are so many things you have to do. If you're not sure, ask. There's no such thing as a silly question. Just get on board, get it right, do it once. Regency Bathrooms can help you do that. We can help you do that. We provide everything, the certification, all of the products, all of the labour, everything that's required. So enjoy your bathroom renovation, but get it right. Thanks.